Okay, so I don't know where we left off, so whatever happened last time, just know it didn't work out. And now that needs a starter. But the coolant stuff came in for the 36. And since that car needs a starter, I gotta pop start it, that's why it's running. Ashley has my fucking E90. So I pull this thing up the driveway and take all the coolant shit out and redo all of it so I have a car till her starter comes in. So moves up the driveway and I'm gonna start tearing this thing apart. Hopefully I get it done before it gets dark. It's like almost 8 now. It's probably gonna get dark in like an hour. Starts first time every time though. Got a little misfire on her, but it's also been sitting out in the rain and shit. So it wouldn't surprise me if I gotta clean the coil packs out. Alright, I'm gonna get to fucking work. A little crooked, but I gotta take this off to even start fucking jacking the car out, and then I'm gonna take the hood off. Because I don't have any hood struts. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. And I'm gonna take the hood off. And then I'm gonna switch the camera spot. Alright, hood's off. Car's not jacked up. Figured drain the coolant out first because I don't want to lift it up and leave coolant in there because I'm going to flush all of it out and put BMW coolant in it for once in its entire life. So I think that's a 15, maybe. I don't know. I think I just shoved the random bolt in there last time. The mosquitoes are already out, so this is going to be super cool. Oh, it's a 15. Where'd my check go? Okay. Now, you see the nasty inside of this thing, so just know this isn't what the inside of my car is. It's just, you know, it'd be like that. Oh, I thought I was about to snap it. Thought that bitch was coming clean off. Ew, Riley's coolant and water. It don't look that bad. But the bottom of this radiator, I'll show you, is bowed pretty bad. I don't know if you can tell, but she needs to be replaced. It's about that time. Plus, I don't know, it's overheating, so we're gonna stop that. Okay. Okay, so it should be all out of the radiator. If it's not, whatever. But now we'll start taking this stuff off. This ain't even held down. That can go. Don't need that. I always do these wrong. I know how you're supposed to do them, and I'm just dumb. So I almost break them every fucking time, but it's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna need these little grommets for the new one. Pop those guys out. Now, one smart thing I did with this ghetto ass setup is I have this specifically for this reason of if I have to pull this bitch, I can just pop the wires for the fans. So I'm probably gonna end up saving that pigtail and putting it on the new one, but yeah, we're a couple hoses and it comes out. Got my ghetto assortment of clamps and an adapter down here for whatever I did that for. I don't remember. Take this out. I don't break this. I really prefer not to break this. There we go. Just put the screw back in so I don't lose it, because I'm gonna lose it. It's a good thing I'm doing this though, because not having a car is making me do this, and it is the 19th, 18th, and there's an event that I want to drive in on the 27th. So it's not all bad. This is one of the couple of things I got to do before that event. I also need to swap my rear end, swap the diff out, put the 391 back in, which is not that big of a deal. And I have to do the knuckles. I'm redoing the knuckles because they're cut and shortened, but I didn't, like, I measured them, but now I have a jig for how I know they work. So I'm just going to take these off, cut them back off, put them on the jig, weld them back together, so it's both the same angle and everything. It won't like flop, you know what I mean? So, oh, I also have a grill, so I'm going to cut this centerpiece out and make it a single grill so it looks kind of like a little chaser. You know, because I'm poor and I can't afford a chaser. But yeah, that's all part of stuff that's happening. And then if you look over here, there's Cody's car, and I'll be hopefully finishing that this weekend. If I can get his car done with the amount of gas I have in the welder, then that works out good, because Monday I can go and get more gas and do my knuckles. And hopefully everything will be fine. But we'll play it as it goes, you know? I'm not hoping for... I'm getting this done, because this is what I need to do to drive the car. So this is getting done tonight. You know, whether it actually gets bled or not tonight, all the parts will be in tonight. Because I'm going to do the thermostat housing too, because I have a plastic one on here like a fucking idiot, and I have an aluminum one. So it's going to get the aluminum one, you know, the way God intended. But yeah, forgot what I was supposed to do next. I got this out. This is separated. I gotta take the bottom hose off of here, take the bottom hose off of the radiator, and then I should probably shift that coolant bucket over. Yeah, I haven't even looked at the radiator I bought. It's in the house. I bought a full aluminum radiator with the shroud and a fan. All came with it for $200 straight from Amazon. Link will not be below because I don't know how to do that. But if you look up e36 aluminum radiator, right there, that's what I'm running. So hopefully I don't fucking chonk this one, but can't be any worse than the one I got in there right now, because look how bad this is. Look how gross it is. Yeah. Ew. Ow. Oh, the drains. I didn't put the fucking plug back in the drain. There we go. That's nice. That's what I wanted. on, stupid fan. Radiator's out. Ooh. I don't know how I'm going to mount the expansion tank, but figure that out later. These little rubber guys. There's another one. I only have one rubber guy. Did I always only have one rubber guy? Did it fall in the coolant? I might have always only had one. Shit. This feels like there's coolant back in it again. Whatever. You all out of there, buddy? Ooh, there's a fucking... Is that from a radiator? Yeah. Radiator was rubbing on the frame, so there's rust in the frame right there. So we're gonna have to give that a little touch-up paint. That's okay. That's what the paint's for. I'll shift this back over. Hopefully that's back far enough. Not gonna lie, this coolant's kind of gross. But that's all right. Okay. Now I can get all that in the thermostat. Couldn't tell if that was someone coming over here or what. What are you doing, puppy? Okay, there's the thermostat, and bam. It's even paint matched and everything, because I painted this a long time ago and then put it in a box of parts that I have, and all the paint's coming off this now, so it's going to do the same thing to this, but it'll look cool for right now, so fucking cool. There's a new thermostat in there. This is the old one. Fuck this one. Little bitch ass thermostat, bro. New one in there. Gaskets on it. This thingy. So I'm gonna go get the radiator, show you the radiator. It'll be like a little unboxing, even though it's just a fucking radiator. Alright. I apologize if some of these shots are a little lopsided. My tripod's like on its last leg here. But this is what we got. Looks rad. Racing aluminum radiators. Oh, let me have it. That's a big ass fan. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. One problem. Now I gotta zip tie up my expansion tank. Whatever. No big deal. Wow. This thing's nice. So far, it seems like it was definitely worth the 200 bucks. see if it comes with the other connector for this fan, because that way I don't have to splice any wires. I can just run this one. Hell yeah. This thing's dope. Doesn't come with a fucking drain plug. Damn it. Maybe I got a bolt that'll fit in there. Put some Teflon tape on it. But alright, yeah, this is what it is. Oh, I lied. It comes with a drain plug. Cool. Okay, so the next day, I was out until like 1 something in the morning, trying to put this all back together because the radiator doesn't want to fit right, and it doesn't have a spot for the expansion tank, so I probably need to get an M3 expansion tank, but it's all in there. It's not going anywhere. All lines are on tight, I think. Line down there, and the clearance on this thing is very minimal, but it shouldn't go anywhere, hopefully. These are wrapped in tape to fit in there. I got this thing chilling over here for the hose. I think I tightened those ones. So now we're going to fill it back up. So I didn't do that last night. And I realize now I probably shouldn't have put the bumper on if I'm filling it back up, because I have to prop this front up. But whatever. Is it gross in there? Where's the damn camera? There we go. It's kind of gross in there. But whatever. So, water. Okay, so I have no idea how much I'm actually supposed to put in there, and I don't feel like reading it. So we're just gonna guess. And if I do something catastrophic, at least y'all get to see it. So we got some distilled water to go with the hose water that's already in the block. And this has put about that much in there. Let's see how that goes. I gotta take the cap off first. It says it treats 20 quarts, so a little more. There we go. Pop this one. Making some good Kool-Aid. I'm gonna put some in this one. Or no, I'm gonna do that. We'll just take this cap, pop it back on here. I don't know where else I can put my phone up here. Maybe on this. No, it just shows me whatever. It's going in the radiator. But yeah, what I was going to say about this thing not fitting. Actually, I need that little rubber piece that's falling down there. Is if you put the rubber pieces on this thing, this radiator sits up here. And like, can't be having all that. So, but that thing fell down in there. And I can't get it. So hopefully it just stays there forever. I also took the wrap off my headlights, so we're going to clean that a little bit because there's some sticky left on it. It's kind of over the yellow. Made it look dingy at night. But yeah, I'm gonna get to pouring this stuff in and bleed this thing out. Okay, bled it out, it's done. Drove it around. It does the thing. I freaked out because my temp gauge, I guess, is working now. Because before it would just sit above cold, and now it goes like to the middle where it's supposed to. And I bought a temp gun, so I was freaking out. So I checked it, and it's at 180 on the top hose, and expansion tank's like 120 or something, and the radiator's like 110, and that fan pushes some air. But yeah, so that's all done. But Wendy's, dude, thanks for watching. Later.